It's Mr. Fit to Flourish, live from the pharmacy as you can see today. But today what I wanted to talk about was your self-concept, okay? What is your self-concept? How do you paint the picture of yourself in your head? And how does that affect your actions, okay? And your results. So my self-concept was pretty bad, okay, before I became anything, okay? It was pretty bad. And what did I think? I always thought that I was some poor Haitian kid from Palm Beach who would only grow up to be maybe a thug or in prison or just really not becoming anything, maybe working at a grocery store or something, okay? And my life became very, very different. And one thing that I remember is in 6th grade, I had a teacher. Her name was Miss Oyer at Carver Middle School, okay, in Palm Beach, Florida. Delray Beach to be specific, but Carver Middle School. Everybody hated her, but me, I was like, yo, this lady is real. She was always telling us the real, and we're in 6th grade. She said, hey, a lot of you guys are oxygen wasters. And she literally spoke to us like this. A lot of you guys are oxygen wasters. You guys probably don't even know it. Some of you will grow up to accomplish major, major things. And I never thought I would be one of those. I was like, dang, I'm an oxygen waster, right? And one day she came up to me and she was like, hey, Luke. And I was like, she's talking to me? It's like she doesn't talk to anybody like nice at all. She was always really mean. Everyone thought she was really mean. She came up to me and she was like, you are not an oxygen waster. And I was like, whoa, because she said it every day. Oh, you guys, a lot of you guys are oxygen wasters. You guys are wasting time, blah, blah, blah. She was like, you are going to cure cancer. I was like, whoa. She believes in me. And then she handed me my paper. Okay, so we just completed these tests, these papers, and she reviewed my paper, and I had like an A+, and she gave us a ton of homework. I remember we always had a ton of homework, and she gave me my paper, and at that moment, that was like a pivotal point in my life, because I always thought maybe I'm just gonna be nothing. I might just be a football player. Played football my whole life. I was like, that's all I could do. But that gave me the confidence to really explore what else can I do. If she sees that in me, why don't I see that in myself? Okay, my self-concept was really messed up. Like I said, I think I'm just some Haitian American kid, dark skin, of course, dark complexion. And I thought that, hey, rapper, right? That's what they say all the time. Rapper, thug, football player, athlete. That's all you can be, right? No, you can do anything you put your mind to, as long as you have a good image of yourself in your mind. So from that point on, I really tried to explore some different things. I, did my best in school, whatever. And it wasn't until college when classes got hard. Okay, I started taking chemistry. And then I found out I was really good at it. Became a chemistry tutor, got paid for that stuff. And then my self-concept changed even more. I'm like, okay, I really can do this stuff. My 6th grade teacher said I could probably cure cancer. Now I'm in chemistry classes. It's kind of adding up. So in my head, from then on, I was like, okay, I'm a chemist. And from that day on, I was killing it. Right? Now, what I really want to get to here is your self-concept is make or break you. And you can actually help it. You can actually build a better self-concept by taking little actions every day to prove that you are who you say you are. And one activity that I like to recommend is to state your goals. State your goals, write your goals down. I would write 5 goals. Or you can even do 3 sets of 5. 5 goals of what you want to accomplish this year, 5 goals what you want to accomplish in 5 years, and 5 goals of what you want to accomplish in 10 years. Okay? And then accomplishing those goals, it takes a different beast, because some of our goals are really big. Like, oh, I want to have a mansion by the beach. I want this girl, that girl. I want these cars. I want this watch, right? So I want to be a doctor. I want to be a pharmacist. I want to be a celebrity. Some of our goals are pretty, what most people would say are outlandish. But nothing is too big or too powerful to overcome. Okay, all the power is within. It's within yourself. Now, when you look at those goals, that you just wrote down. Now you need to think about what would, so for me, fit to flourish. What would Fit look like? What would his life look like? What would he be doing 5 years from now if he had these things? Okay, what would he look like? That's what the self-concept needs to look like now. Okay, so 5 years from now, you see, oh, you have that big house, and you're thinking in your head, you're like, man, if I had that big house, I'd be working every day. I'd be, working out. I talk to these people and these people. Well, you need to do that right now, okay? And the only way to change your self-concept is to take action. And then to really build yourself out and act in a way that aligns with the person you want to be. And then you just keep acting, and you stay in that state, you stay in that frequency until it becomes real. So a lot of people do this prayer thing and think like prayer is, oh, you just pray to some God in heaven, and you just hope, you don't do any action. You just hope that magically something appears out of thin air. But that's not how it works. So what prayer is locking the door behind you. In the Bible and some of the other biblical or religious texts, they talk about this. What real prayer is you create a place in your mind, you create a state, and you think about that. You think about it. And then you start acting as if it's already real. So with my self-concept currently, I'll tell you a little bit about what I think of my self-concept as. I think of myself currently as a leader, a thought leader, someone who's extremely wealthy. Of course, I'm a doctor, and I have everything I ever wanted, and I'm the best options trader of all time. Okay, that's my self-concept. Now, what would it look like if I was there? So now I think, what would I be doing? What's different than what I was doing? So what I was doing was, I was always in fear. My thoughts were like, oh, I'm scared. Like, am I going to get this trade, or am I going to have enough money, et cetera, et cetera. But now transform that from who you were to how you would act if you already had those things. So if I was the best options trader of all time, I would have all the money in the world. So act like that right now. Act like I have all the money in the world right now. Act like I know what's going to happen on the charts. Act like I know what I'm doing. Dress like the part. Okay. So sometimes people talk about this self-concept thing like, oh, like, just think about it. No, well, this is a 3D world. So you could think about it and you could do your prayer, but you need to take action. That's the only way that things are going to come into fruition. Take action. Go buy a new wardrobe that makes you feel like the person that you think you want to be. Okay? What would you look like if you were 10 years from now, you had that yacht, you had the girls, you had the house, the car, the job? What would you dress like? Who would you talk to? So look at your circle, and would you still be talking to Joe Schmo over here who's going to the bar every day? Is that how you get to the next level? Do you see yourself with these people? Change it now. Your self-concept is everything. And until you realize like who you think you are, like, I think I'm great, I think I'm amazing, I am blessed, only good things happen to me. Until you change the way you think about yourself and what you think is happening to you or for you, nothing is going to change. Nothing is going to change. So create those thoughts. Create those thoughts of, oh, well, only good things happen to me. Okay, only good things happen to me. And then it's not just creating those thoughts, but you have to believe in them. How do you believe in them? You focus on, oh, only good things happen to me. So now focus on all the good things that are happening to you. Some people might be like, oh, only good things happen to me. And then they get in a car crash and they're like, shoot, the manifestation didn't work. Turn it around. Only good things happen to me. You get in a car crash and you're like, see, I told you, I'm alive. I survived this car crash. You have to really change your perspective. And that's the only way that your life is going to change. Change your perspective. And sometimes that takes changing your circle, changing the environment that you're in, changing the clothes you wear, the watches you wear. There might be a shoe that you've always wanted and you've been saving up for. You probably have enough to go get it. Go get it right now. Go get that shoe. If it's going to help you to feel like the person that you want to be, or feel like your self-concept, okay, that you want to feel. So right now, if you feel like your self-concept is, oh, I'm a bum, I never get anything, I want to be a trader, but my trades suck, I can't do, change it. Write down, what would it look like if I hit these goals? What would I act like? Who would I be around? What would I be doing? Those 3 things are important. Where would I be? Who would I be with? And what actions would I be taking on a consistent basis? And most likely the person who got there, to get to $1 million, is not very easy. Not very easy, okay? And to get to that level and keep it, not very easy. You need to be taking consistent, persistent action. Okay? Look at those. What would you be thinking? What would you be doing? Where would you be? What actions would you be taking? Okay? So hopefully this helps somebody out there. Like I said, your self-concept is everything. Think of yourself as the person you want to be. Okay? So like the celebrity, like LeBron James, oh, you think he's untouchable, right? Well, think of yourself as untouchable. Is that where you want to be? Right? Take action today to be who you want to be and to get to where you want to get. Write down your goals, keep them in mind, and act as if you were there already. What would you be doing? Have a great day.